be here with you guys again today. My special guest tonight is Max. Max is here for a reading, and we're going to have a little discussion. Before that, like always, I just want to do a brief announcement of some of the events that are going to be occurring. So if you want to share and be part of a group, they are absolutely amazing. I've gotten a lot of powerful and wonderful feedback. For my people in New Milford, I am doing a fundraiser Friday night for the New Milford graduating party at Pettibone. That's an amazing fundraiser. All the proceeds for my fundraisers go to the charity. I have expenses, but other than my expenses, everything goes to the charity. And really, I raise tens of thousands of dollars every year for all of these events and charities. So, if you're in the New Milford area, it's a great opportunity to support your high school and a great opportunity to come down and have a reading and have some fun. From there, I will be in Bridgeport during the day at Black Cat Shop this Saturday at 2 o'clock. There will be a group there. Also wanted to bring up Wessex, Amenia, New York is next Saturday, so all my people out in New York, please come by into the Amenia Firehouse and support your local fire station. They risk their lives for you. It's an amazing fundraiser, and it is just something wonderful and worth doing. October 15th, I'm at Bogey's at Greenwoods Country Club. It's a full buffet dinner with the medium. Tickets are $40, 860-369-8302 for that. On October 24th, I'm supporting the Torrington High School's football team. And they're having a buffet at Chatterley's. That one is on my web too, or will be this week. And it's also on Facebook. And then Wessex Grill the 25th. 26th of October, support for the American Legion in Southington. So basically everybody around the state and New York basically has an event coming up. These groups are amazing. And like I said, most of them are to support charity. So I hope that you can come. Just wanted to touch base. We were talking before the show. And for me, this ended up being an idea because of being offered the ability to do readings for through that public access television, and it didn't work out.
Yes.
Because I was told I had to kind of follow their rules, and I couldn't read people that were part of the television station, and that just isn't how spirit works. So that in having that discussion, we talked about, okay, so here I am, and now I'm doing this, and pretty cool. If somebody can just let me know that I'm on, that would be really cool, because it looks like I'm not. How would I know if I'm on? I'm not seeing me here.
Nope, there's stuff coming through.
It is good.
Yep.
Okay, perfect. So just so you all know, all this stuff's coming through, and I have Max here that can prove that I don't get it.
Right.
Right?
Right.
Right. Okay. So in any event, wanted to just touch base on the fact that, so at any given time when I'm on, usually there's a couple hundred people on here.
Yes.
And a lot of times everybody wants to hear from their loved one.
Yep.
I do the best I can, even with this. Thank you. To let them know, to let everyone know, right, that I'm here and that I'm on, and that I do the best to give messages. But the forefront of this is really in like a spiritual movement. It's in understanding that spirit is for real, and that what this that I do is to give the peace and the closure, but more importantly to understand that there's more than what you see in the physical world. Now, a lot of times when I'm doing these types of readings, because as I said, I will pull names and I'll pull this and I'll pull that out, I feel like it's important to understand that I am connecting to whoever is coming through. But like you said, you have to think of it as what?
Listening.
But you remember we were talking and it was kind of like, yeah. But, the messages are the messages. So it also is about seeing the message as a message, right?
Yes.
So why don't you tell me a little bit about how you feel about that? Because that was a good point that you made.
Okay. Well, oftentimes we spend too much time asking questions and wanting answers to very specific things, and sometimes those answers come through.
Right.
And sometimes there's spirits more powerful, other people want to come through and give you a message. And at the time that you get the message, you might not totally understand it,
Mm-hmm.
but it will come back around.
Right.
So the most important thing, I think, is that you have to listen carefully and then think about it and give it time to get your answer.
Okay, that makes sense.
Right? Because it's not so immediate.
No, not always. I know, like, most people that watch this give really good, enjoy it.
Yeah.
Because, listen, I'm taking time out of my daily, very busy life to do this to help people.
Yes.
That's kind of what my point is in doing this anyhow. But, there's the one or two that come through and will say, well, I don't know. I don't know about that. It's
that
like
makes no
skeptical.
sense to me.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Anybody could do that. Well, they really can't.
Right.
First of all, and second of all, these messages, some of them do piggyback. They're meant to be shared for more than one person.
Yes. If you've had an experience, a spiritual experience, through a message or through a personal experience, once you have that experience, there are no words to describe it.
Right.
It's an experience, and it's very personal. And the nice thing about Karen is she helps you to clarify some of those spiritual experiences you're having or you're questioning.
Right.
And you're
It's
not sure where
me,
it's coming
spirit.
from. Right, it's spirit.
Because I'm only the messenger, like the sign says,
yes.
and I never pretend to be any more or less
Right.
than a messenger.
And you're like confirmation
Yeah.
for what, like you taught us about intuition. You have this feeling or this thought about something, but it's not really clear. And then I've had readings with you, and I went, aha moment. Like,
right.
That's what, I didn't understand that. Now I understand it.
Yeah.
Because you were able to bring me the message that I wasn't able to clarify.
Okay, I get it.
You see what I'm saying?
I get it, yeah. I want to, I'm going to do your reading.
Okay.
I also, after you, I hope that I hear from the person that I asked to do a phone-in FaceTime reading, because it's very important for them to receive a message too today. And then from there, I will try to do the universe. If it gets too much, I'm going to start, and I'm going to see how this phone one does. I'm going to just start doing, like, phone. People FaceTime phone in and get a message. I might start that after today's show. But we're going to all sit and embrace your loved ones yourself by doing a spiritual guided meditation. So I'm going to take the time really to embrace this with you all. I hope that you're here and you ready. We're going to just focus in. We're going to take and close your eyes and taking a deep breath in, letting go. Another deep breath in and releasing. One more, bringing in a deep breath of love and light, and letting go. Imagine God's beautiful beam of white light coming down from heaven, flowing into the top of your head, bringing love and light, love and light. The wondrous white light flows from the top of your head, down through your facial muscles. If you allow a little space between your teeth, your body can relax even more. So at peace, so at peace, so at peace. From your facial muscles, the white light flows down through your neck. From your neck, it flows through your shoulders. From your shoulders, it flows down through your arms. From your arms, it flows down through your hands. From your hands, it flows through each finger one by one, by one by one, by one by one. and back up through your arms and shoulders. The white light flows through your chest, feeling all the love from the universal light as it wraps around your heart, bringing so much love, peace, and joy, so much spiritual energy. And back from your heart through your chest, from your chest through your stomach. From your stomach, the white light flows through your pelvis. From your pelvis, it flows down through your legs. From your legs, it flows through your feet. From your feet, it flows through your toes, bringing love and light, love and light, love and light, love and light. And back up through the back of your legs, to your buttocks, up through your back, vertebrae by vertebrae, vertebrae by vertebrae, vertebrae by vertebrae. Feeling so much love, so relaxed and so at peace. From the top of your head to the tip of your toes, your whole body becomes engulfed in the energy that is heaven. And as it flows throughout your body, it surrounds you, flowing outward, surrounding you in a bubble, a cocoon, or a balloon of God's white light. And we ask Spirit, the universal light, and all that is to come with us tonight on this wondrous journey through this show, so that some of you may hear from your loved ones the guidance and the understanding that is needed. And as you peer up and see the blinding white light, you follow it up, up, up through the roof of this house, going on up even higher, seeing the night sky and going up, 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 and from the night sky up into the universe, seeing the darkness and the stars and going up, 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 up. And in the distance, there are clouds. In the center of the clouds, you can see that there's an island. Allow your mind to go to the island. And in the center of the island, there's a pond with a bench. Go over to the pond and peer in the water. That would be, as you look in the water, you begin to see your loved ones coming forth to you. And as you verbally call out to them, think of an object that would help me to understand that your loved ones are there, that I can use to connect, and take the time to be with them, saying the things that you need to say, hearing the things that you need to hear, and knowing that they are with you. And a few more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. I hope everybody enjoyed that wonderful reading. I don't know if this is what I'm supposed to, I don't even know what the heck that one is. Okay, so anyhow, I want to start, and I'm picking up a lot of information from a bunch of people too, but before I get to that, I have to come to you.
Okay.
And there's a few, honestly, okay, when we started out this, I feel like the biggest thing that I wanted to talk about was your brother, and how, as you do everything that you possibly can for him to make his world the way that it needs to be, I just want to validate that as time moves on, that you have to understand that you absorbed a role to take on to help with others, but you always do that at the expense of yourself. Now, you have to guard your own soul and your own body. And that becomes for you, like with me, it is one of our lessons in this world.
Mm-hmm.
So I just want to bring that forward. But I also got a friend. So who was the friend that crossed? Because I got a connection to a friend. And that kind of stumped me with the brother. Who's the one with the maybe breast cancer, or there's something in the breast or the chest area? Somebody has a problem with the breast or the chest area?
I've known a few, but they've passed.
That's what I said. Who was
I
the one with?
don't know which
okay.
one.
Well, yep. But the first connection that I got was the fact of the breast and the chest. Okay. So now I have to bring up the letter S.
Oh, but she hasn't passed.
Does she have breast cancer?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm bringing up the person with the breast cancer with
Sandy.
the letter S.
Sandy.
Okay. I feel as though there's a lot of people, there's a lot surrounding this, because I feel like all of a sudden she went from level 2 to like a level 4.
Okay.
And I feel like she is having like this major fight,
Okay.
dealing with it. And the important thing is to be there and to be a part of her life. I guess that's kind of where the validation occurs with her.
Okay.
And then I have to say, right, I feel as though, I'm sorry about the dog, everybody, but anybody that's been here knows I have a Norwegian elk hound, as you can hear.
Yes.
I feel as though as time moves on, that you have to start putting and I feel as though you need to do the things for your own integrity, I want to say.
Yes.
That's the word.
Mm-hmm.
And the integrity of you has to come first. Through things that you've gone through in your life, it ended up where your center isn't in balance for you.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So now is the time to get past that, to go past the cliff and to enjoy the remainder of your time here on earth. I have to say that your mother does love you.
I'm sure she does.
And I'm, through everything that maybe she went through in her life, it wasn't an easy balance.
Right.
And she does get that. I just want you to know that your father loved your mother no matter what.
Yes.
And the two of them are together. And so now that they're together, I want you to know that they're a much better team.
Oh, good. Excellent. Good.
So, they're trying to watch out and make up for the past.
Okay.
And that's kind of where I'm going with your reading, because I don't want to bring anything too personal in, because this is where it is. So.
Okay.
And then whose cat?
I just acquired a cat,
Uh-huh.
a rescue. Well, I'm fostering it,
Okay.
but I don't
there's the
know if I'm
validation
going to
of the
keep
cat.
it.
But no, you lost an animal.
Yes, a cat.
That's
Yes.
what I'm saying.
Okay,
I'm bringing up
Lily,
whose
yes.
cat. I'm bringing up your cat.
Yeah.
Because your cat was your baby.
Yes.
And I feel like you had lost the cat, and in losing the cat, you lost a big part of your heart, because this was your big companion, and Lily is like showing herself like literally on your chest.
Cool.
And I feel like that's where she sleeps still at night.
Oh, yes.
So I feel as though, you really have a lot of her pictures.
Yes.
She really was the poser, I feel like she's a poser cat.
Yes, she was.
And she's validating herself as posing.
Yes. Okay.
Okay. So just know through this whole reading that Lily was able to come through.
Excellent.
Okay.
Excellent.
Now, I'm hoping to get this phone call from a FaceTime call through FaceTime. I'm going to try to put the person on the line now myself. And so, guys, bear with me. I don't know who's watching, who isn't watching. I hope that there's enough of you here and that you're getting answers. I did hear from about a Danielle, so I feel like there is a Danielle out there. And when we were doing the meditation, Danielle, your family was stepping forward for you. And I also feel as though, I don't know if it's the dad, a connection to a dad or an uncle, and then I get a letter T. So, and there was the clock or the watch. So I hope that makes sense. I don't know because I can't see. But I feel that they step forward to you. I also feel as though there was a birthday or a celebration that recently occurred within the past week. So that celebration is, I'm hearing thank you for the way that you memorialized me. Thank you for the way that you celebrated me. Thank you for the way that I did this. I'm going to try to do this call now because my person is right here. And hopefully you guys still stay on FaceTime. So let's see if she can do it. Oh, look, there's a Danielle there. I hope Danielle, the other Danielle, I hope that made sense to you. You know, anybody that says I look down and see things, you could tell I can't see anything.
Can't see anything.
So, you know. Can you run up and get my other phone?
Sure.
HA, what I'm doing right now is that I am sending for a regular phone. I am going. Hi, how are you? Oh, I see your TV. How you doing? You gotta. Yeah, that's a good girl. Can you shut down the television for me? You gotta shut the TV.
You're breaking up.
I'm breaking up. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me try to face. I'm gonna give you another phone number. I'm gonna IM it to you. So if you want, just call me on that phone number that I'm gonna send you via IM. Okay. So that way, yeah. Okay. Sorry for all these glitches, everybody. It will be good, I promise. All right, hang on. Oh, I gotta get you off first. Hang on, I'm trying to get you off. All right, now. This isn't my best moment, huh, everybody?
We learn as we go.
Well, today is a learning day, so. So while I'm waiting for her to call, just a couple things. Any show, just for the sake of anonymity, I'm just going to call you HA or H. So it's a pleasure to spend this time with you. I just had I wanted to bring up a few things. I just feel as though I want you to know that as your mom steps forward for you today, she steps forward to let you know that she felt your presence. I feel like maybe it was like about a month. There's a connection to, I guess, August. But validating that she appreciates the things that you did for her. She says that she really is sorry that she had to leave you. She's validating the fact of that it really, she loves you very much, and I just feel like it got to the point maybe where it felt as though she wasn't loving, that there was a division, and she kind of shows me the division, but she just wants you to know that from the other side that she really finally has her peace, and that she does watch down upon you with only love. More importantly, she really is proud of you for the changes that you made, because you've made a lot of changes in your life, and I feel as though you're making a lot of strides. She just wants you to know that she wants you to not be stifled. I feel as though she says that sometimes in her life that there was that fear, like there was some, she would fear could take over, but and honestly, for her, the grief had taken over her whole life. And for that, she does not want you to go through the same. She watches over you, and I feel as though you have her picture right there. I also feel like you hold something of hers. So I feel as though, I don't understand, but I feel like it's something of a hard surface. So I don't know if it's like maybe a necklace or a cross, or I can feel like the holding of the object. And you continue, you do a lot of thinking. There's a lot of thinking involved. Please know that she appreciates the way that you do what you do for your dad, but she also understands the things that you had to let go of. I also feel like October is a month of celebration. So validating the celebrations that occur in October. I feel as though there's so many unanswered questions, but she says that she is where she needs to be. Some of this reading, I think, is too personal to be in public. So me and you are going to do a phone reading of our own, free of charge. I will contact you for that. But this is about knowing and understanding that she sees the struggles right now that you're going through. And more importantly, I know that what happened to your sister really changed everyone's life. Your sister shows that she's okay having your mom there with her, and that she appreciates that you continue to honor her all the time, every year, every day. With your mom, I feel a heaviness in my chest. So I see a lot is happening in my chest area. Before I crossed, a lot happens in my chest area. She does not want the last thing that you remember about her to be the picture of her crossed. So as of today, I feel that you need to let that go. That shouldn't be the determining factor in what you remember. And she brings that to you too with all love and light. Does this make sense?
Yeah.
A lot of sense, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I feel like she's showing herself as releasing. She wants you to release that. Like the last vision that you have of her. She wants it to be of her hugging you and of you knowing how much she loves you for the way that you supported her. Because you supported your mom.
Yeah, I did.
And you supported her through so much grief, so much depression, so much, and you're not seeing the big picture. And honestly, H, the big picture is that you were there to support your mom. And you left because of the visions of being where you were. It was too much to be there and to see. No?
Not really.
Well, I feel like you have your new life now, and it's an independent life. So going with that life is how you continue to honor her. And that she truly does love you, which you always knew.
Yeah.
Because you know what? You have a very close family and you have a very close bond. But she wants you to be happy. There's also the tattoo. So there's, huh? She's validating the tattoo, true?
The one I got 4 days after she passed.
Exactly. So she validates and brings that forward too. Kind of in validation that she knows that you did this for her.
Yeah, I did it for myself too.
Mm-hmm. And believe, she says. Believe. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Love. Thank you. I think that this is great. I think it gives you a little bit of closure, right?
A little bit.
And that's kind of what it's about. And I feel like now thinking about it will help some more. And then, like I said, some of this is too personal for here. So we will talk again. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, God bless.
God bless.
Yeah.
Thank you. Well, guys, that's it. I ran out of time pretty quick. I have my guests actually picked, and Max here is also a videographer and a photographer. So she's going to be the person that's going to do the 12-person group that I'm going to show at the end of my kind of season here. So there'll be more about that next time. If anybody is interested in a reading, contact me via I am. I'm sorry this was all I could do today, but I think it was a great group, and God bless. Have a good night. Thank you for being here.
Good night, everyone.
Night.
All kinds of stuff is still coming through.
Patty. Patty, your dad says hello.